Nature is one of God's greatest gifts to humanity. Now, over the period, there's been much conversation about the cost of recreation, especially here in Accra, Ghana. I'm currently here at the Laboma Beach, where some weeks ago, this place was at the heart of a conversation about the cost of recreation in Ghana. Many Ghanaians believe that since this is God given, since this is nature, we should not be paying to access these places. Well, join me on this journey as we get to understand the nuances of accessing recreation here in Ghana.
Recreation is a necessity, not a luxury. Yet in Ghana, enjoying a simple day at the beach often comes at a cost. Across various resorts and beachfronts, gate fees have become a standard requirement, raising concerns about accessibility and affordability. For many, the beach is a natural resource, freely given by God. So why the need to pay to access it?
Yes, we paid 30 cities each. I came with my girlfriend and he paid 60 cities. No, I don't think it's okay for us to, but I think maybe it's because of how the place is. That is why maybe we are paying for it. I think they bought some kind of machines to clean the water or to clean around. So maybe that is why they are taking that money. Yeah, it's expensive. Today too is not an occasion day. So at least if it will be like maybe 20 cities or maybe 15 cities or 10 cities there, it's okay.
Dr. Albert Tete Buche, the managing director of Laboma Beach Resort, explains.
If we will recollect back few years ago, especially those who normally comes to Laboma, they will appreciate whatever we've done to the resorts, and hence the reason why at times you see some prices of gate fees, and then people who normally don't come here will have issues to do with that. But if I explain to you, I'm sure you will come to understand. We started long time ago, close to about 20 years. This place wasn't as you see it now. And you will not even have a space to stand like this for us to have this conversation. So there's a lot of money going into developing this place. We know there are other beaches around, and we've been around, we've seen what they are doing. We wanted to do something different, and that is what is manifesting now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is not as if we will just wake up and then come out with a fee to charge at the gate. Our normal gate fee is 30 cedis.
30 cedis, the amount charged by the Laboma Beach Resort, one of the beaches in the heart of Accra. Is it about maintenance, security, or just another avenue for revenue? These concerns have fueled a growing conversation about the commercialization of leisure in Ghana. The managing director of Laboma Beach Resort, Dr. Albert Tete Buche, breaks down the reasons behind these charges.
Our normal gate fee is 30 cedis. Those who patronizes Laboma a lot will appreciate it. They will even tell you we've done more than what we're supposed to do. If you look at the development that has gone on in the past 3 years. Previously, it was 20 cedis. Looking at the investment that we are putting in, trying to make our customers feel convenient when they come here, feel safe with security and all that, the need arose for us to do something about the gate fee. Hence, we changed it to 30 cedis. You can look at the car park. It wasn't like this when we were charging 20 cedis. The roads, there was no road, there was nothing. Do you get me? So all these are investments going down, into the development of the beach. Hence the reason why we're charging 30 cedis.
In Ghana, about 12,710 tons of solid waste is generated daily, with only 10% collected and disposed at a designated dumping site. A major challenge in the management of solid waste in Ghana is the collection and disposal process, which are labor-intensive and often not effective. However, Dr. Albert Tetebutri outlines how Laboma manages waste generated by users of the beach.
It all boils down to the fees that we charge. Apart from part of the fees going into developing the place, we also make sure that we have enough cleaners and enough workers, securities who prevents people from defecating our resorts. We have securities who goes around to make sure that people don't dump rubbish and stuff. That is why you go around Laboma and you realize that this place is different. You don't see any debt or anything to say like what you are talking about. It's clean and it's manpower. Manpower, you need to pay them. So we do a lot to make sure that the place is clean. And we have received a lot of awards from different organizations about cleaning the place and how we do our waste. You can see the what do you call it? Back there we have the rubber, the plastic bottles where we keep the plastic bottles. We have places that we keep the bottles themselves and then paper and all those things. So we are also doing recycling, as you can see. Maintenance is the key aspect that we make sure that all the time we are 100% on it, because customers will come. And when they come and they don't see any difference in what they saw in previous times, then like you are saying, what are they using the money for? You can go around yourself and say to yourself that we keep our beach clean, and then we make sure that we maintain whatever we have there properly.
Have you ever wondered why gate fees are increased during peak events like Independence Day, Valentine's Day, and other constitutional and religious holidays?
When anytime you see gate fees going up, maybe from 30 cedis to 50 cedis or 100 cedis, it tells you that there is a major program going on here. So anytime you see something like that, you realize that there is a program. An artist is coming to play. You know, when these artists come, the amount of money they charge and all that. So unless there's no program, there's no need for us to charge more than 30 cedis.
Now, in other parts of the country, for instance, Cape Coast and Takrady, our correspondents say that, accessing the beach over there is free. In as much as they have maintenance, they have people who man those places and make sure the place is clean. Access to those places is quite free. Juxtaposing it to Accra, 30 cedis, and then it being free, what is the balance?
Well, Accra is Accra. Cape Coast is Cape Coast. Laboma is Laboma. And then La Pleasure Beach is La Pleasure Beach. Right. We, as a resort, decided that we will charge 30 cedis, which we feel is okay for our customers to pay, so that it will help, like I said, in developing the place. So that is the reason why we are charged.
We now have the Ministry of Creative Arts formed, and we know that as part of the plans, they have plans of both making Ghana one of the best tourism destinations on the African continent and globally as well. What efforts do you think the government can make or can channel into places like the Laboma Beach Resort to enhance it?
I was telling someone from the tourism ministry only yesterday that we started our 24-hour economy a year ago, because we run 24-hour service here. Anytime you come to Laboma, we are here. So I would advise those people in creative arts and the tourism ministry that you are talking about to come to the beach. Visit us. When you visit, you see it yourself. It's not about telling you what and what, but come to the beach yourself and experience what we have here. Experience the sort of different kinds of experiences that one can get when you come here.
So 30 Ghana cedis, gate fee, and the need to maintain our beaches. How do Ghanaians and beach patronizers feel about the cost of pleasure in Ghana?
Anka yen charge a anka ye ba say yeah Africans ne de bibi ni na say one charge a obi abetekini for granted. Even obi aba begu ya ba ha be crowding by charge a enipa onye obi a na betimi enye scanning na obi na more over so no say charge more manya ska na ɔmo de ayɛ maintenance asiesie ha ma ɔmo ba for tourism no so no ɔmo so like ɔmo so ɔmo tena ase ɔmo ayɛ okay. Mehu sɛ 30 ne yɛ in a way that sɛ nipa ne ndɔɔso a 30 ne yɛ nyɛ sɛ te na ɛbɛyɛ ɔmo so no ɔmo bɛ benefit. But say when there's an occasion like a program and ɔmo minimize it to 15 or 10 cedis na obiara timi aba bi so a kɛnyɛ bad.
Yes, it is a natural resource. It's just God given, but the upkeep, someone has to look after the place, someone has to clean up all that stuff. So I guess I am for the charge. The charge could be reduced a little bit so that to allow more people access to it. But I believe that the charge is necessary if it's going to help clean up the place and maintain the place. I'd say 20 is fine. I believe 20 is fine. I also believe that that price is in the range for most people to be able to afford. I want more people to be able to access the resources, just not for those that can afford it. So if they can reduce a little bit and then encourage more people to come through so that they can keep up their profit margins and then still do what they need to do, I think that would be perfect. So Accra is the central of Ghana, whether you like it or not. Everything is here. And unfortunately, people want to make profit with that. In Cape Coast, I don't think there's much traffic as there is in Accra. So that's the problem. If we could have a way to make sure that there's more traffic in Cape Coast, maybe there's more investment to encourage people to move there and other stuff, then maybe we could see the same level of enthusiasm in visiting the beaches in both places. And then maybe then the people here would reduce their prices just so they can match up to Cape Coast, or they will forgo it. Or because they are still making profit from the seating and then the restaurants that are around. So maybe that could happen eventually, but I can't say much about that, yeah.
Questions answered. Well, authorities here at the Laboma Beach Resort have given answers to the numerous questions arisen from social media about the cost of recreation here in Ghana, especially at the Laboma Beach Resort, the heart of a social media-centered conversation. Reporting for MX24 News, Augustine Toussaint.